On the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Williams George, is suing Godfrey Ikoko for the repayment of total sum of 2.8 million naira he collected as loans at various times.
Arise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Williams George versus Godfrey Ikoko. Parties for moment.
Thank you, Aki.
You're welcome.
William George.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you are the plaintiff here. Let me know why you have brought the defendant to the court.
Your Honor, Mr. Godfrey happened to be my neighbor sometime in Maryland. So as at 2018 May, he came that he said he needed a loan. And I gave him
He said
he needed a loan, Your Honor.
Okay.
2.8 million thereabouts. And since that time till now, don't got anything from him.
Godfrey, can you respond to that?
Yes, really. I collected loan from him, but it's not up to that amount that he's calling.
How much did you take from him?
I collected first stage. I collected 500,000 to pay 1 million naira, the period of 1 month and 2 weeks. Then I came back. I couldn't execute the transaction due to 1 or 2 delays from the other end, the other seller. I came back again. He said he's going to give. I now discussed with him. He gave me another 500. For that 500, he said I should pay 1.2 million, the period of 1 month and 2 weeks. I now said it's in a high side. Then I was in the high court. We did the documentation there. You know, when he called, he said, that's the amount I'm going to pay. I told him I cannot pay that amount. That the judge have already signed it. That's the amount I'm going to pay. I now brought the document to him. He now acknowledged it. So the total money I'm owing him, because since the deal, we didn't transact, the transaction is still pending due to 1 or 2 issues involving the seller direct. The fault is not from me. So the total amount I'm owing him, I'll say is about 1.9 million. Because after then, I collected 300,000 from him when I went to Abuja, and I collected another 400,000.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Apart from the interest, how much exactly has he collected from you?
Everything is
He
like
collect from you.
2.770.
What's the breakdown?
Because even last week, I called him last week. I said, see, how much is the money with you? Because I trusted him.
Wait, you mean 2.770 is actual sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Without any
With
interest?
no interest, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes,
what's the
ma'am.
breakdown?
Like 503 times. At the time again, he collected 1 million. Then once, the first time he collected 1 million once. Second time he collected 500 3 times. And he collected 200K in your house.
You mean the two of you did not document this at all?
No, I documented, these are the ones from the high court that we documented.
No, I'm talking about, okay, when you were paying him, what was your mode of payment? To the account?
Bank, yes, to his bank account.
So why didn't you print them out? You know you were coming to the court. Okay, wait. How much have you paid him so far?
I've not paid him a dime.
How much has it? You've not collected anything from him?
Nothing.
The only change that he collected from me was when he was complaining. I said, okay, I need to go to a court. Which I went, there was no response. About 2 high courts. They were come round, raise 600,000, this, that. I couldn't. So I now said, okay, should hold on. I'm going to pay him. Since then till now, he later came. He said he needed, how much did I have there? I now said, actually, I'm trying to save 100,000 that I'll give to one of those lawyers. But I've gotten 70. But now, as it is now, I took 40. It remained 30. He now said I should bring that 30 that he wants to use it. I now gave him the 31,000 naira.
So that's the only amount you have given him? So
That's the only amount.
let me read out your statement of defense. I, Godfrey Ikoko of Somac Energy Resources Limited, collected some loan from Williams, 1 million to 2 million naira.
Yes.
Since 2018.
Yeah.
Right? So can I have the breakdown? And let me have the breakdown. And you too, you said Godfrey collected a loan worth 2 million naira. You said 1 to 2 million naira. So now you are mentioning 2.7.
No, not my statement. That's not my statement.
In May 2018, Mr. Godfrey collected a loan worth. Okay, just a minute. Please show this to him. That's the claim you submitted to the website.
No, I think it's a mistake. Yes, ma.
You made a mistake.
No, I think I have the copy.
Let me have it. Let me have it. You see, this is letter. That's for the letter of invitation. Just a minute. Yes, that's for the letter of invitation. I'm referring to. Anyway, if you are saying 2,770,000 now, that means it was at the point when you wanted to send the letter of invitation that you now recalculated.
Yes.
So that's not what you first submitted.
Yes, I calculated. I have every calculation on my notepad.
By the time you now submitted this.
Yes.
So you see, next time, always make sure you calculate before you submit your case at the website. No. You put the right sum at the website. Do you understand? So that it will be the same figure.
Yes, I did. I did so on the website too.
All right. So now, you still need to back this up. You ought to have printed your bank account statement so that you see now you are mentioning an amount, he is mentioning a different sum, and this needs to be reconciled. And what the law says is, if you allege something, you should be able to prove it. Do you understand me? So, what do you have there? Your own calculation, how much you have that you can back up with documents?
Yeah, my calculation here is 1.2.
You made all payments. Did you make all the payment to the account?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So wait. Yes. You can have access to all this evidence.
I misplaced all my documents.
You can print out from the bank.
Okay, I can go to his bank because I paid the deposit. I deposited the money. I deposited to his own account.
So you need to print out. Do you know the period of?
Yes, 2019 May when I came back. When I traveled and I came back. 2018 May. Yes.
So you can get out the.
Yeah, that year.
So you have to get the period.
Yes, ma'am. That's done.
So that we cannot ask him to print out. Do you understand me? He's going to get across to you to give you the period that you are going to print out. So you print out this bank statement and you bring it to the court. Do you understand me? But that's the way to reconcile the actual sum that is involved. So in the meantime, I'm going to adjourn the case. How soon can you get that ready?
I said, if he comes, we'll see how we can do it together because the one I have
here... Can you make time?
Yes.
No, the one I have, yes.
No, it will make time. So Monday will be okay?
Yes, ma'am.
By the two of you?
Okay.
So you go down there on Monday, you reconcile and get back to the...
Yes. George and Godfrey were not able to reconcile and agree on total sum advanced as loan. Judge Funmi advised both parties to reconcile through the bank statement and report back to court. After the break, she adjourns this matter.
All right.
Continuing, the plaintiff Adebowale Oyebola is suing his tenant Sheriff for the sum of 52,000 naira being accumulated electricity bill.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Fumi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Adebowale Oyebola versus Sheriff. That is one of them.
Thank you, Ekin. So, Adebowale, you are suing him for non-payment of electricity bill.
Yes. Wow.
How much is that?
Second.
How much are you owing? I have it here.
52,000. 52,000.
52,000. All right. So, how do you intend to pay? I know you have a proposal here for payment, so I want you to tell him now, and let's see if it's acceptable to him.
I intend to pay between now and December, hopefully, based on the proposal.
That's what I'm
written.
saying. I saw the proposal, but that's addressed to the court. But it's right in front of you now. So you have to agree. Make the offer to him, whether you are going to beg him, whichever way. Let him know and agree.
Can I
Yeah, sure.
say
you
something?
can. You can.
Actually, it's not the only person. They've
I
been
know
going.
there are three
Yeah,
of
they've
them.
been going since 2016.
You can't talk about others because they're not
It's
right here.
inclusive now.
It's the only one that is
Okay,
before
okay,
me now.
okay.
So that's the only one you have to address.
Okay, ma.
So he's making a proposal. So let him know if it's not acceptable to you. Give him your best offer. Let him know.
Can you make it by? Can you pay up by October? Because it's just 52,000.
You know, I have to let you understand. It's just a privilege
Mm,
that you are having now. It's not your right. You know what I'm talking about.
yes, I understand.
So you have to have that at the back of your mind when you are
Within me,
negotiating.
the payment is not supposed to be that long.
You
The reason
understand?
the proposal was there is because of the others.
No, don't negotiate for others. Their own is separate.
So
because
mine,
you are not owing the same sum.
yes. So
And at the
mine,
same
hopefully
time,
June
you are not
end.
sharing the same meter. So you have your own bill. Address your bill, sort it out. Let them come and sort out their own.
June ending.
Yeah,
It
fine,
was
ma.
acceptable
Fine,
to
ma.
you.
Fine, ma.
Okay.
Sharif agrees to the electricity bill and makes a payment plan. After the break, Judge Fumi rules.
So, this is my judgment. Judgment for the plaintiff. The defendant is to pay the plaintiff the sum of 52,000 naira by 30th of June 2022. Judgment for the plaintiff.
All rise.
Thank you, ma.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.